Born on June 26 of 1699, Madame Geoffrin started off as an uneducated woman to a world-renowned soldier. In fact, she was so famous that she is seen writing letters to Catherine the Great and the Empress of Austria, Maria Theresa. She is the mother of all Solanaires, and she continues to influence us today. She's the biggest influence because she is not only open-minded, she gives critical advice, and she's the root of all thinkers as seen in her parties. Bonjour, I am Marie-Therese Rodette Geoffrin, more formally known as Madame Geoffrin. Growing up, I had no proper education, and I was lacking in many ways. However, after finding my salon, I have become a new person. My salon invites all people. They are not oppressive people like Ginsburg's cult. They include people such as artists, politicians, kings, queens, and women. I encourage it all. Here we talk about the changes needed in society, such as helping the poor and the economy. Many philosophers and encyclopedistes come to my salon to discuss topics that revolve around the institution of democratic stability. Many, including myself, like to discuss aristocratic views, such as the role of women during the former French regime. I do not believe in oppressive governments, such as the Israeli government, nor do I believe in stopping minorities from getting their rights. Thank
you. Ruth Bader Ginsburg is the second ever female Supreme Court Justice and the first ever Jewish female Supreme Court Justice. Ginsburg was born in Brooklyn, New York, to a Jewish immigrant father. Her mother, who was her biggest supporter, pushed her to get an education since she believed women should be independent. Even though her mother died shortly after her high school graduation, she still pursued her career in her education and graduated from Cornell with a bachelor's degree and Harvard tied for the top of her class. Ginsburg later became a Supreme Court Justice under Bush. Hi, I'm Ruth Bader Ginsburg. I co-founded the Women's Rights Project at the American Civil Liberties Union in 1972. I am the longest serving Jewish justice ever. After the retirement of Sandra Day O'Connor in 2006, I was the only female left on the Supreme Court Justice until 2009, but I still held my very powerful stance on women's rights and equality. Ginsburg has been through many things, like colon cancer, pancreatic cancer, lung cancer, and she's fallen and broken 3 ribs. But she's still kicking it. I'm like, Madame. And yes, sometimes she speaks a little too freely on her opinions, which is what she's not supposed to do since she is a Supreme Court Justice. But at least she cared when her husband died. She hasn't gotten arrested. She has been through so much as a person and refuses to go down without a fight. There isn't one person in this world who she will let belittle her.
In regards to my arrest, I did not get arrested for a valid reason. In fact, I got arrested because I was a woman, and back then women were not allowed to throw parties such as I did. However, that is not a valid arrest. Also, in regards to me hating women, I do not hate women. I have a rival named Madame Dufand, and even then I do not hate her. I just have a strong competition with her because she is my fellow Solanaire. Lastly, in regards to my husband, rumors have said that I did not care for his death. However, I did not want to burden my fellow thinkers by acting as if I were sad. I kept my personal life very secretive, and yes, I was very devastated in his death. Thank you.
Addressing the statement about my cult, I do not condone anything that they do. It is not under my control what they do, and regarding my cult, I do not condone anything that they do, and I do not support it, but it is not up to me what they do. They are their own people. I can't control them. Regarding Colin Kaepernick, my statements about him, I have apologized. I do apologize. I feel like I was very disrespectful, and that was very wrong of me. And for the Israeli government, I do not condone the police brutality that is going on, but I have to support my Jewish brothers and sisters since I am Jewish, but I do not condone any violence whatsoever.